Hello friends, in this lesson you will learn all about past perfect tense. For example, when to use the past perfect tense, how to use past perfect tense, and what are the common expressions and contractions in past perfect tense, and how to use the short answers, spelling and pronunciation in past perfect tense. And you will learn about the mistakes, common errors or common mistakes that usually people make with the past perfect tense, right? So let's go to the point. Past perfect tense. Look at this part. The past perfect tense, sometimes it's also called the past of the past. So how? For example, look at this timeline. This is past, present, future. Look at this. This is 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and this is now, and this is 11 o'clock. Okay, this is 11 o'clock. So these two actions happened in the past. For example, let's go to the example. Let's come to the example. The meeting started at 8 o'clock. We arrived at 9 o'clock. See, these two sentences are just simple sentences, and they are simple past tense. Look at this part. When we arrived, the meeting had started. See, when we arrived, the meeting had started. خب دوستای عزیز، از زمانی گذشته کامل یا ماضی بعید را میخوانیم. در تایملاین رو ببینین ساعت 8، 9 و 11 بجه که حالا باشه. فرض کنین فعلا ساعت 11 هست و دو عمل دیگه در گذشته ساعت 8 و 9 اتفاق افتاده. خب ما میگیم که میتینگ ساعت چند شروع شده؟ 8 بجه و ما چی وقت رسیدیم؟ 9 بجه. ببین دو عملی که در گذشته اتفاق افتاده باشه، یکی قبل از دیگری، در اون زمان ما از کدام زمان استفاده میکنیم؟ از زمان گذشته کامل. در گذشته ساده ما نمیتونیم این را تکمیل کنیم، درست است؟ یعنی پس این را ما باید با کدام عمل استفاده کنیم؟ با کدام زمان؟ با past perfect tense یا گذشته کامل. So when we arrived the meeting had started. میگه وقتی که ما رسیدیم میتینگ یا همون جلسه یا ملاقات شروع شده بود. This is the past perfect tense. خب در گذشته کامل ما پیدا میکنیم که کدام عمل اول اتفاق افتاده. When we arrived the meeting had started. نظر به این زمان شما خودتان میفهمین که میتینگ چه وقت؟ 8 بجه شروع شده و ما 9 بجه رسیدیم. پس کدام عمل اول اتفاق افتاده؟ میتینگ، شروع میتینگ اول اتفاق افتاده. So let's go to the usage. The first, we use past perfect tense to talk about an activity or situation that happened before another activity or situation in the past. میگه ما زمانی گذشته کامل را استفاده میکنیم که در مورد یک فعالیت یا یک عمل و یک حالتی که قبل از یک عمل، قبل از یک فعالیت یا حالت دیگر در گذشته اتفاق افتاده باشه. خب میایم به مثال. She had done her homework before she came to class. میگیم او کار خانگی خود را انجام داده بود قبل از اینکه چیکار کنه؟ در صنف بیاید. She had done her homework. Which action happened first? Done. She had done her homework. This is the past perfect tense and this is the action that happened first. Then which action happened? She came to class. Do not forget that the second clause we use past simple. We do not use simple present tense, right? The second example, the train had left before I got to the station. میگه قطار ترک کرده بود وقتی که من به ایستگاه رسیدم. یعنی یک عملی که در گذشته قبل از یک عمل دیگه اتفاق بیفته کدام زمان استفاده میکنیم؟ زمان گذشته کامل را. The next example. When they arrived, the simple past. When they arrived, we had already eaten dinner. وقتی اونها رسید ما وقت یعنی شام را نوشیجان کرده بودیم. So let's go to some other examples. Please pay attention. چند تا مثال دیگر توجه کنین دوستان. Look at this picture. This is Susie. She is leaving home. And this is Mike that he is coming home. این دو تصویر نگاه کنید. این سوزی هست و این مایک هست. سوزی خانه را ترک میکنه و مایک به سمت خانه میره. Look at this. Susie had already left home when Mike arrived. میگه سوزی قبلا خانه را ترک کرده بود وقتی که مایک رسید. Look at this part. This sentence. There are two events and both happened in the past. دو اتفاق که در گذشته افتاده. خب کدامش اول اتفاق افتاده؟ Look at the example. She had already left home when Mike arrived. میگه او قبل از که مایک به خانه برسه چیکار کرده بود؟ خانه را ترک کرده بود. کی خانه ترک کرده بود؟ سوزی. پس دو عملی که در گذشته اتفاق افتاده یکیش قبل از یک دیگرش اتفاق افتاده باشه. زمان کدام زمان استفاده میکنیم؟ Past perfect tense. Look at the other examples. When Peter arrived, the party had already begun. فرض کنین یک پارتی است، یک محفل است. پیتر در اونجا چیکار میکنه؟ دیرتر میرسه، اما وقتی او میرسه میگه وقت پارتی یا محفل شروع شده بود. وقتی که پیتر رسید پارتی یا محفل وقت شروع شده بود. begin. The next example. This is Rose. کی است؟ Rose هست. Rose had already finished. Had already finished. This is past perfect tense. یعنی عمل قبلا خنا شده. The project when her partners asked for her help. میگه روز قبلا پروژه را ختم کرده بود وقتی که رفیقایش یا اما همسنفیایش ازش کمک خواستن. Look at the next example. Look at this lady, right? She went to bed just after she had done her homework. میگه او به کجا رفت؟ بعد از اینکه کارخانگی خود انجام داد به تخت خواب رفت. See which action happened first? کارخانگی خود انجام داد، بعد از او چیکار کرد؟ تخت خواب رفت. So look at the structure. به فرمولش میایم بچه ساختارش رو ببینیم. See structure. Subject plus have or has plus a third form of the verb plus object or complement. The red color, see, this is present perfect tense. We compare it to the past perfect tense. Subject plus had plus the third form of the plus object or. The others are the same, just the helping word have or has change it to had. با رنگ سرخ این زمان حال کامل هست و با رنگ سیاه که است این فرمول یا ساختاری زمان گذشته کامل هست. فرق بینش چی است؟ مقایسه میکنیم. have و has داریم در زمان حال کامل، در زمان گذشته کامل have و has نداریم. چی داریم؟ had داریم، یعنی گذشته شکلی گذشته have has. Subject plus had plus the third form of the verb plus object to complement. Subject plus had بعد از had چی اضافه میکنیم بچه ها؟ not. چی اضافه میکنیم؟ not. Third form of the verb. Third form of the verb or past participle also we call that object or complement. Had first, then subject plus the third form of the subject or complement. So look at the example. She had cleaned the house. ببین دوستان مثال ببین. She had cleaned the house. او خانه را قبل یعنی پاککاری کرده بود. She had not. She had not cleaned the word, right? This is not. After that we had not. Had she cleaned the house? Had she cleaned the house? It's a question. If you answer positive, you can say that yes, she had. If you say no, no, she hadn't. بچه در short answer در جواب کوتاه که مثبت باشه ما مخفف استفاده نمی کنیم. We cannot use contraction. But in negative answer, yes, we do. No, she hadn't. Or we can say that no, she had not. Next example. I had helped my mom. Had helped. It is highest subject. Had helping verb. Helped main verb. My mom is object or a complement. I had not helped my mom. Had I helped my mom? Right? It's okay. No, I had not, or no, I hadn't. Yes, I had. Understand? And let's go to the next part. There are some common expression, right, that you see with present perfect and past perfect tense. بچه اصطلاحات عمومی مثل قید زمان اینا شما میتونین در زمان ها بیشتر استفاده میشه، در زمان حال کامل هم استفاده میشه و هم در زمان گذشته کامل هم استفاده میشه. By the time, already, before, after, just, never, ever, since, for. They are the expressions that we use with past perfect tense. Examples. The plane had left by the time I got to the airport. میگه طیاره پرک کرده بود وقتی که من به میدان هوایی رسیدم. I had visited Canada before I moved there. قبل از اینکه من به کانادا بروم، یعنی قبلا از هم من کانادا را ویزیت یا دیدن کرده بودم. When they arrived, had already started the game. وقتی که اونا رسید ما قبلا گیم را شروع کرده بودیم. I had used my computer, see, for 2 months before it broke. I had used my computer for how long? For 2 months before it broke. مدت 2 ماه قبل از اینکه بشکنه استفاده کرده بودم کامپیوتر خود. Ali had listened to music after he did his homework. میگه بعد از اینکه علی کارخانه گفت انجام داد چیکار کرد؟ به موسیقی گوش داد. Before they visited Bamiyan, they had never seen snow. میگه قبل از اینکه اونا بامیان را ملاقات کنه اونا هرگز برف را ندیده بود. Bamiyan is a province in Afghanistan. Had you ever seen snow? This was a question. Ever. Right? Ever, it means anytime. She had lived in Kabul since she was a child, right? The next. We had just had lunch when our friends arrived. Just look, the words that I highlighted, they are the common expressions that you see in present perfect and past perfect tense. So look at the example number 10, 11, and 12. Before the guest arrived, we had cleaned the house. قبل از اینکه مهمانا برسه ما چیکار کردیم؟ خانه را پاککاری کردیم. یا وقتی میگیم یک عمل قبل از یک عمل دیگه اتفاق افتاده، ممکن short time ago یا میگیم یک عملی که قبل از عمل دیگه اتفاق افتاده ممکن یک زمان خیلی وقت بوده، زمان طولانی بوده. For example, by the time Zahra moved to Canada, she had learned English. It is a long time ago, an action, right? قبل از اینکه یا در زمانی که زهرا به کانادا رفت او وقت چیکار کرده بود؟ انگلیسی را آموخته بود. The next word. When the president came to power, the economy had increased. میگه وقتی رئیس جمهور به قدرت رسید وضعیت اقتصادی چیکار شد؟ خوب شد، یعنی پیشرفت کرد. پس این چی میشه بچه ها؟ Mixed time. این همزمان اتفاق میفته. درست است؟ The mixed time in the past. So the next part is contraction. مخففات است بچه ها. I had worked, right? I'd worked. You had visited, you had visited. They had found, they had found. We had seen, we had seen. He had left, he had left. She had bought, she had bought. I had not decided, I hadn't decided. So look at inside of us. I had, I'd. I'd has 2 possibilities. For example, I had or I would. I had returned the computer and I would do anything for you. So it has 2 possibilities. And according to sentences, then you will understand, right? The next example. Had she finished her homework? Yes, she had. Yes, she had. but no contraction. بچه در جای مثبت ما مختصر یا مخفف استفاده نمیکنیم. We do not say yes she had. That's wrong. No she had. And negative, yes, we use contraction form. No she hadn't. Do not forget that. And the next part, some common mistakes. اصطلاحات و اشتباه عامی که در گذشته کامل انجام میدهند. We had went to the mall. We had gone to the mall. See which one is correct? The second one is correct. This one is the correct. And which one is wrong? This one is wrong. Why? Because the went is the second form of the verb. That is why we should use what? We should use gone, right? Gone. And the next example, who had planned the party, right? It is a spelling mistake. Planet, this is wrong. And who had planned, this is correct because we double in. Understand? This is wrong. The second one is correct. They hadn't been there before. They hadn't been there before. So what is the correct form here? What is the correct form here? This is the contraction form and this is wrong. Look at this. Hadn't. It should be the apostrophe is the wrong place. It should be here. N-N-T. The next example. Had you seen that movie before? Yes, I seen. Or no, I didn't. That's wrong. Wrong answer, right? The short answer, that's wrong. The second one is said, yes, I had. No, I hadn't. This one is correct. The first one is wrong. You do not use that, okay? The next, when we arrived, she went out already. Guys, this is wrong according to tense, right? Both of them are simple past tense, not correct. When we arrived, she had already gone out, right? This one is correct. An action happened before another action in the past. That is perfect. Past perfect tense. Thanks for watching. If you learned something, so please do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Wait for more videos.